We're live.
We're live. We're going. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Man, thanks.
Thanks for coming on the Inspired Move podcast. It's official.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Incredible.
JR, Zach, welcome.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. It's great to have you guys here. We were just talking about the connections in the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
How they're...
It's a small world.
It's
everywhere.
a very small world.
Yeah.
So I had a buddy of mine who had a theory that, that 6 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
He said, in Iowa, it's 2.
Yeah.
And so he was talking
It's
all
true.
about this. And I was in Vegas with him. He's a little older guy. He's probably 50-something at the time, and I was in my 20s. And there was a group of us out there, and he's like, watch this. I'll prove it to you. So we're walking down the Vegas Strip, just randomly sees a guy in a Hawkeye shirt. And he goes, hey, watch this. And he walks up to this guy. He goes, hey, you from Iowa? He goes, yeah, I'm from Iowa. He goes, what town? And he tells him what town. He goes, oh, you must know so-and-so. Oh, yeah, I know that guy. He's been my neighbor for years.
Every single time,
And it's just
dude.
like, he's like, see?
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
everybody knows everybody. in Iowa.
100%.
Yeah.
We've had that happen at the gym where we'll find out, oh, you know this person? Yep.
Oh,
For
yeah.
Sure. You're from
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Yep. Every
Yeah.
Yeah,
time.
you can get a pretty close connection with a lot of people, which is
It's crazy too.
kind
when
of
you
cool
got,
to think about.
Yeah, you got like big companies like General Mills and Target, and then you have clients from there, and it's like, oh yeah, well it's just a big mill of people that are.
Yeah.
Everybody worked there at some time.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
everybody goes through Target at some point. Everybody goes through General Mills.
Yeah. You've got a connection there for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Just coming back from Tucson, I was watching the Prairie View bowl game versus South Carolina State, and just kind of like looking at the
You were one of the 200 people that
Yeah,
were tuning
yeah,
into
yes.
that one.
and
Yes.
I'm just like waiting for my plane to get here.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, and same thing. Look down, guy in a Hawkeye hat's kind of like looking at me.
Oh, yeah. Scoping you
Who
out.
is this guy?
Yeah.
And then make eye contact with him. I was like, you look familiar.
Yeah.
Is our property manager at our current space right now.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, Patrick
Oh,
is his
that's
name.
funny.
He's like,
yeah.
hey, oh yeah, how's everybody doing? How's
It's
the space?
so weird how you just randomly run into
Yeah.
people like that too.
Exactly. I was
Yeah.
like, what are you doing down in Tucson?
Yeah.
Family, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I've had that happen a lot of times.
Yeah.
Even with my wife, we'll be in the airport somewhere and she'll go, I think that person over there went to Wartburg. And I'm just
Right.
like, what?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I recognize that person. They went to Wartburg.
Yeah.
And they'll go talk to him. Like, yeah,
Sure enough.
that's them.
I know.
Yeah.
Iowa's a weird brotherhood, man. It's like, you
Sure
see
is.
something, you're like, yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah.
like,
you
oh,
just
someone
you just
attacks
know.
someone in a bar.
Oh, yeah.
That's wearing Iowa stuff. You're jumping.
You see
out.
that
If you're from
tiger
Iowa.
hawk. You see that tiger
Yes.
hawk, you're going in.
You're
Yeah.
definitely
Definitely
diving into
jumping
that
in,
one.
dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
A little extra cauliflower here on the side.
Yep,
just,
exactly.
Yeah.
Gotta be
Instead of the
careful.
Braveheart freedom, we're yelling, Iowa.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you got to be
That's so
careful who
good.
you mess with from Iowa, man. You
That's
got that
true.
cauliflower ear, man. You better back away.
Yeah.
You
real
don't
quick.
mess with those guys.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
That's very true.
You have nothing else to do but get in trouble, wrestle, play football.
It's
That's
true.
it.
Yeah. Now you
all
guys
they
are
do.
from the same hometown, right?
It's true.
Mason City.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Tell
just
me,
about
I can't even remember the story of how you guys, you guys were classmates in high school.
middle
you think-
school.
Kind of.
what do you think-
middle school.
Yeah.
Was it 6th grade, maybe?
6th or 7th, yeah.
Okay.
We were
For
Six,
sure.
seven.
buddies.
I'd probably say like 6
or
or
seven.
7.
Yeah.
6, 7.
How old are you in 6th
comes
grade?
out.
Kids got to do push-ups
It
every time
comes
they
out-
say
do
it.
they?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mine
What are
20.
you, 12 in 6th
12,
grade?
yeah. Right around there.
So we've known each other for 30 years, probably.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That runs deep.
Long
Very
time.
deep.
Yeah. And you went to high school together too, or no?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
High school, junior college, and then
Nyack?
We did
Nyack,
1 year at
baby.
Mankato,
Yep.
You
and
bet.
then he went to Iowa, and
Yeah.
we
Oh,
met
you
back
were a
up.
Hawkeye.
Yeah,
I was, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even
Yep.
know that.
I went to Mankato for a year.
Okay.
I just never kind of found my footing up there.
Yeah.
And then moved back to Iowa for a little bit, Mason City, and worked in the kitchen for a couple of years. And I was like, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
I can't do this. So,
That's hard work, man.
yeah. Well, and yeah, it's just, quality of character that's in the kitchen is
Yeah.
always suspect.
Is it?
It was.
In
it
Mason
was
City?
at that restaurant.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
If you've
So-
seen Waiting, that's real.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah. The movie
You've seen
Waiting.
the movie Waiting,
so
it's
be
real.
careful about where you eat in Mason City,
don't ever,
Iowa.
don't ever piss off people that
Yeah.
touch your food.
Yeah.
It's not a good idea.
That's a true
dude,
true
at
story.
all.
Yeah.
That is true. You got to
Yeah.
be careful of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you went to Iowa.
Then moved down to Iowa.
Yeah.
Went there. I actually, non-traditional student, I moved down there in like 2008, just
Okay.
after the Iowa floods.
Oh, yeah.
When
I was
everything-
there for that PT
Yeah.
school. We were there
Were
at
you?
the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny.
So what was the Vine?
Yeah.
You remember
oh, yeah.
on the Coralville Strip?
Oh,
It
yeah.
was like they had the mark on the windows
Yes.
where the floodwaters
Where the
had gone
waters
up
came
to.
up. Yeah.
And I lived in Coralville at the time and
Yeah.
then rode my bike or bus into the
Yeah.
campus.
Where'd you live in Coralville? That's where I grew up.
Yeah,
I lived there
was-
as a kid.
I was just off the strip. I was behind the mall there. It's like off the strip between the mall and like the main drag there. in
What
Coralville.
street?
I can't even remember. 9th Street, I want to say.
I lived on 12th Street,
Okay.
right in that same neighborhood.
Really?
That's super weird.
I mean, it was like-
yeah. See, this is one of those small
Yeah,
world
yeah,
things
right. This is
happening
it.
in real time. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we were on that 12th Street, which is just like over the hill. Like 10th Street's kind of the main
Yeah.
one, and then
Yeah.
you go up the hill.
Yep.
12th Street's the first left as you're going down to the mall there. And
Yeah.
then, so when we moved in there, I was like in 5th grade, and that was the edge of town.
Yeah.
This would have been, I don't know, 1994 or something like that.
Okay.
No mall, no Walmart, no any of that stuff
Yeah.
was out there. It was just nothing.
Yeah.
Where that mall was just a cornfield.
Yeah.
So we would go out in the winter and just like play out there.
Oh, yeah.
In the snow,
Yep.
you know, in our backyard, which was a cornfield.
Yeah.
And then now you know what it's like. It's
Yeah.
just, it's insane. Yeah.
It's thriving metropolis.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah. So that's funny.
Yeah.
You
Right there.
would have been neighbors with my parents.
That's nuts.
Yeah. I mean, just a couple blocks apart.
It was like a 900 square foot apartment that I
Yeah.
lived in.
Yeah.
One bedroom.
That
Oh,
thing
yeah.
was 900 feet. That
Maybe.
thing felt like 200.
It was tiny.
That thing
I know.
was small, dude.
So were you between like 22nd and 23rd Avenue? Is that where you were?
Let me see.
Like behind the Geico and the McGregor's Furniture and all that?
Yeah. So, and then I moved down further. So I was by the Pioneer Co-op there
Oh, yeah.
as later, but I moved, I guess it would be like southeast to that area
Okay.
because before that I was up further toward like the highway.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's funny.
it
Right in the
was-
same neighborhood, though.
yeah.
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 That's
nuts,
bizarre.
Right?
Yeah. Super bizarre. Yeah, that blew up, though. And then the neighborhood got weird.
Yeah. And I think it was weird when I lived there.
And it got worse.
And then, yeah.
My parents moved out of there
Did
eventually.
they?
Yeah. Yeah, they're not there anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was an interesting time to be there. I remember when that flood happened. We were, because we lived right up across from Carver,
Oh, yeah.
right across
Okay,
from the
yeah,
arena.
Yeah.
And so we walked down the hill to the strip there, and we were walking, like as the floodwater was coming across the Coralville Strip
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
We were walking on the sidewalk on the other side of the road, and the floodwater was like up to the sidewalk.
Yeah.
We went down to the Walgreens down there and like got some stuff, and we were like, we better hustle back because this is coming up.
It's coming up quick.
And we're like, we don't want to get stuck in this. So
Yeah.
we booked it back and got out of there. But that came up high. I mean, it was like,
Yeah.
I think like 8-10 feet of water in that
Definitely.
spot. Yeah,
Definitely. And
it was
and
wild.
where it got to on the Vine was like 4 feet up on their windows where
yeah.
they had the like little wavy lines.
Yeah, I have a history at the Vine. That's a great place.
One of your spots.
We used to. That was one of the spots. Yeah,
Yeah.
in high school and college. In high school for a different purpose, but
Yeah.
high school, I would take our offensive line there once in a while, and they had, I think it was Wednesdays, was like all you can eat wings.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And so we would go there, and I would get the guys all you can eat wings
Yeah.
for like, I don't know, $10, $12
it was like
or something
10 cents
like that.
a wing.
Yeah, right.
Back then.
But so we'd sit down with the offensive line and have a chicken wing eating contest. And one time, I think one of our linemen, who was also our heavyweight wrestler, he ate, I'm pretty sure it was 6 dozen
Dang.
chicken wings. I think I ate 3 or 4, but he ate 6 dozen chicken wings in a sitting,
Those boys can eat.
not messing around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would be ill.
Yeah.
doing that.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
physically ill.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think I could move.
He was a big guy. But anyway, yeah. So now
Fun
we're
times.
here. How'd you get up here?
Well, again, JR and I have known each other forever, so I guess it was like 2012, roughly right around there. I came up to visit JR, and he and some other colleagues of his were talking about opening up a gym.
Yeah.
And I had trained probably for a year and a half at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, again, I worked at the University of Iowa Hospital for a little while.
Yeah.
And
That's where my mom worked.
It's a great spot.
Yeah, small
great,
world.
Great hospital.
Yeah.
The place is huge.
Yeah,
it's
it
like
is.
what, almost 2 miles across to
Yeah.
get from one end to the other.
Yeah, it's enormous.
But But yeah, I came up here to visit, and they were talking about opening a gym up, and I kind of sat in on some of their meetings and talked with them. And then I went back down to school to finish up my last semester. And I think around then, I think it was around the new year, the deal kind of fell through.
Yeah, kind of.
And you were like, well,
I just basically called you on the phone and asked him if he wanted to come up here and start a gym.
Yeah.
He goes, let me think about it.
Yeah.
And then you called me back like 30 minutes later and you're like, fuck it. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that was it. I was ready to leave Lifetime. I'd been there for 5-6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Built up a pretty good clientele.
So you came here straight after Mankato then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Started out at Lifetime.
I graduated from Mankato with a business degree. And my dad called me and he was like, I got this job for you in Urbandale.
Oh.
It's a great job.
Yeah.
He's like, you just got to take this test. I took a test, passed the test, had the job interview with the guy. He's like, you're hired. You're good to go. If you're ready, come on down. And I hung up the phone and I was like, all right, if I do this, I'm locked in
Yeah.
to that forever.
Yeah.
And I talked to my girlfriend at the time, who's my wife now. I'm like, would you come to Urbandale with me if I go to Urbandale? And she said, I'll come with you. I was like, okay. So she's coming with me. I sat there for like 5 more minutes and I'm like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I called the guy back, not taking the job,
Yeah.
moving to Minneapolis, going to go to something called, I signed up for the National Personal Training Institute,
There you go.
which is basically 2 years of school
Oh, wow.
in 6 months.
That's a little more thorough than the average online
Yeah.
certification.
So you
that
get like I think it's 200 hours of actual training experience,
Oh, wow.
and you go 7 hours a day
Wow.
for 6 straight months.
That's real school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just hammered that out,
Yeah.
had some part-time jobs, and then went through all these interviews at these different gyms. Liked Lifetime the most. They hired me.
Yeah.
Lifetime was awesome. I
Yeah.
worked with great people there. But my intention always was to learn the business and
Yeah.
then start my own business.
Sure.
So
Love that.
get the business part,
Yeah.
get the experience, and then open my own shop.
There
So
you
I
go.
actually kind of followed the plan perfectly, which never seems to happen. And then had some other people from there. Didn't really work out. And I knew Zach was great with the fitness. He's a great personality, and he's definitely a risk taker. Like, no doubt about it. I've known him for 30 years. I was like, I know. I was like, if anybody's going to be in, he'd be in.
Yeah.
And then
And here you are.
I just called him.
What is this, year 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very lucky, man. You get to work with your best friend. You get to work with people all
It's awesome,
day.
man.
It's the dream, man.
I love
It's
it.
Great.
That's awesome. You guys are the rare breed that have made a complete career out of this too. You know, a lot of people get into that profession as it's kind of
Hobby.
a trial.
Yeah.
You know, they're out of school, they're not sure what they want to do. They're like, I'll be a personal trainer. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing with training, I always tell people is people for some reason think it's like a really easy job.
No.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, do you ever see anybody that's like 60 years old training anybody?
No.
You don't.
No.
You have to be like good with nutrition. You have to be good with business. You have to be good with
Yeah.
exercise science. You got to be basically a therapist.
Yeah.
It's all this stuff. You have
Yeah.
to have good people skills. It's a very dynamic, wide range of skills that you have to have. And it's the same thing with your job. I mean,
Yeah.
the schooling for your job's even harder.
Yeah.
But you have all those other elements that you have to deal with as well. So
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of those same things for sure.
Yep.
That's cool.
yep.
We're talking about like making
you've
the
made it.
connection with
Yeah.
people, and like if you can
Yeah.
do that, that's a huge part of the business.
That's everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
And you guys, when you think about it, you guys are the ones, one of the things that I think it's interesting is like this healthcare umbrella that gets cast over everything that we consider healthcare.
Yeah.
And most of it doesn't even fall into the category of
Bingo.
healthcare.
100%.
You know what I mean? I think I've talked to you guys about this before, but it's
Yep.
like really our healthcare system is more of an illness management
Yeah.
system.
Yep.
It's not illness prevention.
No.
Right, is what it
Well,
is.
it's not healthcare.
Yeah.
It's kind of a misnomer. It's not caring for your health. It's managing your illness when you're sick. And don't get me wrong, we're pretty good at some of those things. I mean, if you break a hip or have a major problem, like we put people back together pretty well when you have a problem.
Of
you know?
course.
Yeah,
We're good
absolutely.
at that.
Yep.
But when it comes to a lot of the things that affect people health-wise, we aren't very good at dealing with those things.
And that was one of the things I noticed working in the hospital. Like I would go and shadow everywhere. I would go to orthopedics. I worked on the mother-baby unit where I worked with a lot of kids and like peripartum mothers. That's where I kind of got my foot in the door. But I would go and I would like shadow everywhere. And I noticed that, especially in the ortho world, it was like, somebody comes in, they're like, oh, Steve, what happened? Fell down skiing, broke my leg. Steve, we told you not to go skiing again for like 6 months. You gotta get that leg healthier and stronger again before you go skiing again.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
So you see that all the time in the hospital. Like you said, it's illness management. It's like you see these repeat customers always coming back. And they're like, quit smoking. Can't.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to keep smoking. So we're just going to manage that.
Yeah.
And then I was actually studying for the GRE when JR and I started talking about opening the gym up. And I was like, looked at my books one day and I was, I think 30 at the time. And I was like, fuck it.
Dude, that's exactly what I do.
I'm done.
I'm done with school.
I am burnt out on school.
Time to get into the real world. Yeah. That's good.
Well, like you said, Grant, man, it's like you just got to try it. You'll regret never trying it. If you do it and you fail, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But to just go through and never give it a shot.
Yeah, the worst thing is the regret of not trying it. Yeah. But what I was saying, like, the funny thing about that whole thing is, like, personal training, what you guys are doing, and physical therapy that's the real healthcare.
Bingo.
You know what I mean?
Couldn't agree with you more.
You guys are actually in healthcare.
Yeah.
Although you don't fall into that category by IRS standards.
Right.
Really, you do that more than anybody does.
We will now.
Your healthcare, right. Well, that's an advantage in some ways, I think. But you guys are really caring for people's health more than most physicians are.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways.
Right.
I mean, you're actually coaching people on how to be healthy.
Yeah. How to move, how to manage your body and not get those breakdown injuries that people, I mean, and those just kind of, they make you disintegrate over time.
Yeah.
Like,
and for a big thing, I mean, like, just from an overall health standpoint too, just like the cardiovascular fitness of, you think you're going to prevent so many of the most common things, heart disease, cancer. There's tons of research out there now that regular exercise is a huge factor in preventing all that stuff. Yeah. And so that's where the focus needs to be, is on the fitness side of things.
Well, nobody makes any money off us, though.
That's true.
In fact, we take money out of their pocket.
You said a lot there. Said a lot there. Yeah. What's funny is I actually got to pull this up. This is my Jamie moment right here. Jamie, pull that up. Put it on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here it is. I found it. Okay. So I asked Grok. You're familiar with Grok.
Oh, yeah.
I've never programmed Grok or told it to think a certain way or act a certain way or cued it to be like snarky or anything like that, or conspiratorial or anything like that. So I ask it, how much would the U.S. economy save if we were running on a market-based healthcare system versus our current healthcare system? And it said if we were just on like a market-based, cash-based system, currently we spend $5.6 trillion on healthcare annually.
Yeah, wow.
That's our expenditure. Grok estimates, this is what I like using this for, because it can solve complex things at scale quickly.
Yes.
It can think through all the math of all of these things and all these factors and include all that. Estimated total spending on a cash-based system, $3.3 to $4 trillion.
Dang.
So half.
Okay, so I'm like, so you're saving $1.5 to $2 trillion a year. Yeah. Trillion dollars a year if you're on a cash-based system. And so I ask it a few more questions. Okay, clarify this, clarify that. Why are we doing this if it would save us that much money? Why aren't we doing that?
Yeah.
And this is what it says. This is verbatim. I'm reading direct quote from Grok. The current system is a cartel that extracts $1.5 trillion a year in economic rent from American families and businesses. Every major player with lobbying power, hospitals, insurers, PBMs, and device makers, would lose hundreds of billions if it were dismantled. That's why, despite the math being obvious, nothing fundamental has changed in 50 years, and why the only places we actually see cash prices collapsing, surgery centers, direct primary care, cost plus drugs, imaging centers, LASIK, etc., are the tiny niches where third-party payment never took root.
Dang.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Nobody
That's
makes
pretty
any
pointed,
money.
isn't it?
Yep.
The current system is a cartel
Go
that
Grok.
extracts $1.5 trillion in economic rent from American families and businesses.
Man.
That's
That-
wild
That is wild.
when you
Wow.
think about it.
When you see it, it's hard to unsee it.
It is.
It's hard to unsee it.
Totally, man.
And there's so many other aspects that are in our society that are like that.
Oh yeah,
There's
absolutely.
so many,
well, I
dude.
mean, the healthcare thing. I mean, it's prescient right now because they're talking about how everybody's healthcare premiums are going up because the subsidies are going away or whatever.
Right.
And it's like, well, who's paying for the subsidies?
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Weird. It's just a psychological game of
Right,
like, hey,
yeah.
we're going to jack your healthcare expenses. We're going to make your employer pay for at least half of it so you don't really notice. We'll automatically deduct it from your paycheck, just
Yeah.
like they did with all the other taxes that they put in that are auto deducted so you don't really see it. If people had to sit down and write out that check for their health insurance premium every month, the whole system would have imploded a long time ago.
Yeah.
You know?
Valid,
Because
yeah.
nobody would sit down and go, wow, I'm going to write a check for twice my mortgage here so I can pay for my health insurance. Here you go. Every single month.
Yeah.
No one would do that.
It's one of the wake-up calls you get when you join the workforce. It's like your
Yeah.
first paycheck that you get and the first paycheck that you actually study. You're like, yes, I make $20 an hour.
Yeah.
I worked this many hours. I'm going to get this much money. And then you look at it and you're like, huh?
I
Yeah.
don't have any money.
Where did all that go?
Over half of it's gone.
Yeah.
Or-
Right.
More.
Yeah.
A good chunk of it.
A big
Yeah.
chunk of it anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Stings
It's wild.
a little bit.
No doubt. No doubt. But yeah, that's how they do it. You know, they hide it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And so you don't realize the financial hit you're taking.
Yeah.
And then people
like
wonder
little
why
pieces here
wages
and
don't
there.
go up.
Little pieces here and there.
It just doesn't
Yeah.
seem they're very interested in prevention. It's
Oh,
like,
not at
we'll
all.
wait for you to get sick and then we'll give you something.
Why
for
would
that.
they be? All those players we just
right,
mentioned,
that's right. They don't
they
make any money off
profit
prevention.
when people are sick.
Yeah.
They don't make money on healthy people. They make money on sick people.
Yeah.
Which is pretty
Yeah.
sinister, dude.
It is.
Pretty sinister if you
It's a question
really
of
deep dive.
Yeah,
into
100% it is.
sinister,
But
man.
it's just a question of incentives.
Yeah,
you
of
know,
course.
everybody's following their incentive, and if your incentive is you're a big pharma company and your fiduciary responsibility to your shareholders is to make as much money as possible,
Yeah.
well,
Well, the more sick
Here's how we
people
do it.
there
you
are,
got one option
Here's what
there.
we're going to do.
You need more sick people,
more sick
so
people,
you
the more
can
money.
sell more medications to those sick people,
Yes. Yeah.
and that's the only way you make it. So your hands are kind of tied that way.
Yeah.
What else do you do?
pretty wild stuff, man.
I mean, it'd be pretty hard to go into that board meeting and go, guys, here's how we're gonna cut our revenue in half next year.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna make everybody
Yeah.
really healthy to where they don't
Yeah.
need what we sell anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that and a
And
lot
they
of
go,
things.
well, Bill's gone.
right. New CEO.
Yeah.
Do you think people are waking up though?
Oh, 100%.
I think
they are.
so.
Yeah.
Social media,
The
I think people are-
information's out there,
Yeah.
man. The
Yeah.
information is out there. Now it's a matter of behavior change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you're starting to
I think
see
that's
that
correct.
somewhat. Like their eyes are opening to it and going, okay,
In all fields.
this is
Like,
set up
yeah.
to benefit certain people, and it's not me.
Yeah. The more you can
And-
educate yourself on stuff,
Yeah.
the better off you're going to be.
Yeah.
In
100%.
general.
I feel like that tide has definitely turned with strength training. Like, remember, it was like, oh, back in the day, girls didn't want to strength train,
Oh,
or
yeah.
old people didn't want to strength
Yeah.
train. I feel like that has really turned around.
That's big time shifted.
Big time shifted.
Yeah. Yeah.
People are starting to get away from more of the high intense cardio stuff and
Yep.
more focused on strength training.
yeah.
Muscle retention,
Yes.
like keeping that muscle
That's
in
huge.
the body.
That's
100%.
huge.
Long-term.
That's the
Yep.
biggest thing.
Yeah.
That's what all the research is showing too. And when you see, did you see that video of Dick Van Dyke the other day?
No.
He just turned 100.
Dang.
He's still
And-
alive? I didn't
oh
even know
yeah,
he was
he's still alive. And not only is
thought
he
he was
still
dead.
alive, he's like sitting cross-legged on the ground
Uh-huh.
and just like doing all these
Yeah.
he's like doing straight leg raises,
Yeah.
like on his back, like
Yep.
doing all these ab things and stuff. I'm like, dang. And he's
Yeah.
just talking about it. And he's like, I do some of these and I do some of these. And he's smiling and having a good time. And he's like,
Yeah.
I'm 100.
Yeah.
And he's just ripping it.
Yeah. Physical and then mindset is
Yeah.
huge.
And the two go hand in hand.
They do.
You know?
They do.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want your quality of life to be?
That's it.
Like, do you want to
Right
be
there.
barely able to move when you're in your 60s? Or do
Yeah.
you still want to be playing golf, pickleball, all that stuff?
Yeah.
I mean,
100%.
that's what motivates me to exercise.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like
what Peter-
Jocko.
Yeah.
Or Peter Attia.
Peter
Peter
Attia
Attia's
calls
the same way.
health
Yeah.
span. That's what he
Yep.
calls it.
Yeah.
How long are you going to be functioning at the level you want to?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a big mindset shift.
I mean, if you live to 90 and you can't move the last 25 years of your life,
That's no way to go.
yeah, that's
No.
not.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jocko talks about no free dopamine. So if you're just sitting there playing video games all day and
Yeah.
you got to earn that dopamine. You got to get
Yeah,
out and
for sure.
do some push-ups,
Get out and do
some
something.
pull-ups.
That guy
Do something
earns it.
hard.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Oh,
you
for
gotta
sure.
earn it. Rents
That's
due
a
every
wild
day.
man.
Yep.
Rents due every day.
Well, we were just talking. Hannah was on the other day, and we were talking about that. And she was talking about what do you do when you face a hard day in the gym? Because everybody has those where you're just like, gosh, I don't feel
No
like
motivation.
I don't feel
Yeah.
like it today.
Yeah.
I just need to go lay down or just go watch a movie or just
Yeah.
take a day off or whatever.
Yeah.
And what we talked about was like nobody pushes through that and finishes their workout and then goes, gosh, I wish I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
You always feel
Yeah.
good about it. You're always
Every time.
accomplished after. It's just a matter of getting it done.
Yeah.
And you got to have the discipline to keep getting it done.
Even
Yep.
if it's not the best workout,
Yeah.
just
Totally.
show up and just get through something.
Yeah.
You'll be happy you showed up.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's a question of are you better or worse after that? You're always going to be better after no matter what.
What's Jocko always say? Don't work out tomorrow. He's
Yeah.
like, work out today and tomorrow you can rest.
Yeah.
And he just hopes it keeps carrying
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Only easy day was yesterday.
Yeah,
All those
yeah.
Good quotes
Yeah.
you can get from like the military.
All the one-liners.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But it's like
best.
even so, James Clear, who wrote Atomic Habits,
Yeah.
he talks about like
Read that book.
how people go through those hard days and those like just don't have the motivation right now. And he's like, just go stand in the gym,
Yep.
Yeah.
go stand there, and then leave.
Yeah.
Like if that's what you have to do to start getting your brain wrapped around it,
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
And I'm just you're helping me. Andrew's helping me with my back injury that just reoccurred.
Yeah.
I'm just starting to get back after like 2 months of inactivity, basically.
Yeah. You had a rough one.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one was tough go of it. But that's you go in there and you just kind of, what can I do? I'm gonna do some TRX work.
Yeah.
You just start moving little baby steps,
Yep.
and then you're compartmentalizing it to get there into the gym, and then leave.
Yeah.
And just like that, you can get that runner's high, that workout high from like barely doing anything and
Oh,
just
yeah.
talking to some new people.
Yeah.
For a few
sure.
seconds.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But that's where you'll be if you don't take care of your body.
Yeah.
Like if you're older, that's what your life will
Absolutely.
be. With no movement, no golf, no
Yes.
exercise.
Yeah.
Sounds
gotta bounce back.
horrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible, man.
Yeah. You got to keep doing something.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yep.
Andrew just talked about that. You mentioned him. He did that squat-tober thing.
I know. He told
Did
me.
you see that? Yeah. And he
What did
actually
he do?
You're nuts.
He tweaked his back
He
like
said-
halfway through, and but he was super smart about it. He backed off for a little bit and did what he could.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks later, he PR'd on
Yeah.
his squat.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I know.
you just got to keep after it.
You do.
Yeah.
And
It's
again,
not an
there's
on or
smart
off
ways.
switch. It's like just
Yes.
dial it back a little
Yes.
bit. Do the smart
ways
things.
To do that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. We've done some, like 10,000 burpees
Oh, no
in a
question.
month.
Yeah. Yes.
10,000 in a month.
Yep.
What was it, 330 a day for 30 straight days?
333 a day, and then the last 10 days, I think, was 343. Was how the math.
Oh,
Every day
Yeah.
for 30
that's
straight.
crazy.
I had some burpee debt at the end of that thing.
If you get behind a day, then you owe
You
600.
got to make it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
You did you do 1,000 in a day?
I did 1,000 in a day, and I did. So I ran a half marathon on April 25th of that year, and I was sick,
Oh no.
and I had a cold,
Oh no.
and I felt it coming on the day before my marathon, and then our half marathon, and so I went and ran that the next day, and I just completely like depleted
just
myself.
bonked.
So I
Yeah.
had 1,000 and some burpees left on April 30th of that year.
And you did it.
I did it.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's weird how your body adapts. Like
Yeah.
the first 5 days, you can't even move. But
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
when you're like 2 weeks
You
in,
kind of get used
you're
to
like,
it, yeah, for
whoa.
sure.
I get so fast at burpees,
Yeah.
which are probably one of the dumbest exercises.
Yeah.
Also, just
What do you
for
think we were
listeners
doing
out
at
there.
the end? What do you think we were doing like 3:30 in? What was it, like 40 minutes?
Yeah.
You're doing like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time to do burpees.
Mm-hmm.
Dang,
In good
man.
shape though.
Last time I did that many burpees was at a, what was it, a Spartan race.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
the
yeah,
Spartan,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
you've done
Yes.
those.
Yeah.
Him and I did
All three of
all
them.
3 of them in 1 year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I did the Spartan sprint race, which they said was like a 5K.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
actually like 5 miles.
Yeah.
And it was up and down this mountain like 7
Was
times.
it at Afton?
Was it after?
Yeah.
I did
Yeah,
that one.
We did the same one.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you guys there?
Well,
would it have been the
it
same
could have
one?
been
I mean, they
multiple
did it
years.
multiple years. I
Every
think,
year
yeah.
they have it there, I think. But
So I
yeah.
went out there. I'd never done one of those before, and this was years ago, 10 years ago. I was like, I'm in pretty good shape, you know.
Yeah.
They go out there, they get at the starting line, and it's like you start going uphill, you know, and they shoot the gun or whatever, tell everybody to go, and I start taking off running up the hill,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm looking around, I'm going, why is everybody walking right now? And I'm like, are these guys just out of shape or what? Like everybody looks like they're in pretty good shape
Yeah.
here. Everybody's just walking. Like who walks out of the starting
Yeah.
gate at a race, you know? And I found out pretty quick
Did
why
you
they were
know
doing that.
as you were going, were you like, okay, this is going to be 3.6, or did you know before the race started that it was going to be 5 miles?
Oh no, I didn't know that
Okay.
at all. I was going into it like,
kinda
okay,
hide the distance
3.1,
from you.
5K, no
Yeah, yeah,
problem.
yeah,
that'll
yeah.
be that'll be no
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
And yeah, we did that, and I figured out real fast why people were walking.
Yeah.
And then I was doing it with a group of people, and they got the great idea that if you know how many obstacles are there, like 20 some,
Yeah.
almost 30 obstacles, and they said if anybody on our team doesn't pass the obstacle, we're all gonna do
The burpees.
whatever 30
Yep.
burpees or
Yeah.
whatever
Oh,
it is.
boy.
Yeah.
And I think I passed all but 2 of them myself.
Yep.
But as a team, we failed on almost all of them. So not only did I do that entire thing, but I also did like 400 and some
Yeah.
burpees on the day too.
Dang.
That was brutality.
That is.
I feel like the one we did, you had to do it if you failed the obstacle. Like they made you do it.
Yeah,
Well,
they had
yeah,
a station.
you did
Oh, gotcha.
individually, right?
Oh, gotcha.
Right.
I see what you're
But
saying.
we did it. These guys
Anybody
decided
in
that
your
if
group. I see what
anybody
you're
in our
saying.
group
Gotcha.
missed
Oh,
it,
my God.
then we all were going to do the burpees together.
Oh boy.
It's like this was a terrible
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah. Like, I'll see you guys later.
But,
I'm going to
yeah,
finish this race.
Yeah, we got her done.
We
Yeah.
did one in Dallas and we did one in Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicago was also stupid.
Think the one. How long was the one in Dallas? Was it 15 miles?
That one was the big one. I think
It's the big one
12.
they do,
But
12
they
or
actually ended up cutting it down because they had some
Floods.
flooding, so it was like down to 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Chicago
that's
one
right.
was dumb though because we ran that. It was like the hottest day of the year
Oh
here.
man.
We ran a 5K around Harriet, right?
Okay.
For Cammie's mom.
Yep, for a cancer thing. Yep.
And then our buddy took us immediately from the finish line to the airport, flew to Chicago.
Drove right there. Did the
My
race.
girlfriend, dad picked us up from the airport and then dropped us off at the start line of the next race.
Jeez.
And yeah.
The things you could do when you were younger.
No, and I was
Right?
like cramping up so bad
Yeah.
during that run. I
Right.
was like, just leave me.
Yeah.
Just leave me here.
Threw up in that Chipotle.
Yeah. Just war stories,
Oh
right?
my
It's
God.
like
Yeah.
just the
Oh,
dumb
God.
things you do.
That was
Yeah.
stupid. That was dumb.
It's amazing the things you make it through.
Yeah.
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 That was the most painful run I've ever ran. That 5K.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it was like 97 degrees.
Because we had a time limit too, so we had to get out because our flight left.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we had to get there.
Dude, that was so.
We only had like an hour at the airport to get on our flight to
Yeah.
go to Chicago. So
That's wild.
yeah.
That was
That's
the worst
wild.
run ever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what's next for Relative Strength? What's on the horizon?
We're kind of tightening up some logistics stuff. Just easy like office work stuff, trying to streamline things and you know save time on that
Yeah.
for JR and I, so we can continue growing.
Yeah.
You know, we're blessed to have a really great gym community,
Yeah.
and you know, our retention rate is really high.
Yeah.
We have some people who are like the OGs. They've been with us since day one.
That's one thing I think is really awesome about your guys' place. You you can just feel the community vibe in there.
Yeah.
Like everybody
Yeah.
kind of knows everybody. They're all working together, and
Yep.
it's a fun environment.
Yeah, and that's just like selfishly, JR and I, that's kind of how we've always trained. It's always been a fun place to go.
Yeah.
You want to go to the gym.
Yeah.
You know, whether you're training with people or, you know, your trainers are
Yeah.
the people that you see.
Yeah.
Our
But-
job is to always get them coming back
Yeah.
and have them do stuff that they enjoy.
Yeah.
Whether
Yeah.
it's team workouts or boxing workouts or, I don't know, carrying stones or pushing prowlers. Anything we can get them to do that will make them come back.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if they're not having fun, they're not liking what they're doing, they're just not going to exercise.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And there's a few people who are like really goal oriented. They're like, they see what they want. They're like, oh, I got to get my body fat percentage
Yep.
to this. I'm like, yep, that's great. We can work on that. And you got it pretty cut and dry, like all goal based workouts.
Right.
But you got to mix in some fun stuff in there too every once in a while. 'Cause
Oh, for sure.
again, you got to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys do an awesome job of that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
buddy.
I can see people. Yeah. Just having fun in there. And you
Yeah.
mix it up a lot too. The variety
Yeah.
of stuff you're doing in there is pretty cool.
A lot of different ways to torture people.
That's true.
I think one of our
But torture them for their own good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
I think one of our big goals going forward is just get more kids in there.
Yeah.
Just get them started when
Love
they're
that,
younger.
Yeah.
You know, and kind of cater to kids that aren't in sports.
No
I think
doubt.
that's a huge community that
Yeah.
needs to be hit.
Yep.
I feel like we were all in shape and exercise now because we all played sports when we were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids out there that just don't want to play sports, but they need to be healthy.
Yeah, for sure.
so-
Making exercise a habit from the
Exactly.
get-go. Yeah,
And
that's
if-
big.
And you know this. I mean, if you exercise when you're younger, you're just way more likely to be a healthy adult.
No doubt.
No question about it.
Yeah,
So-
most of the people we've seen, like high school age and such, are, most of them have been athletes, but we've had occasionally a few kids. In fact, one comes to mind that he came in, I think, his junior year of high school or something. He was just, a little soft, never trained before.
Yep.
Just, not strong. I think he was getting picked on a little bit by some kids at school or whatever, and that was kind of his motive.
Yeah.
In fact, he kind of joked. He's like, I think bullying maybe isn't such a bad thing because in a way,
There is some truth to
because
that,
he's like, that's kind of the reason why I'm here.
100%.
And he told me this like 2 years later. He's like, that's why I came here, and that changed my life.
Yeah.
Like he got really into the training stuff. He wasn't going to play a sport.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't interested in playing a sport, but he got super into the training aspect,
Yeah.
and he completely transformed his body.
Yeah.
Like he got to where he was like, he looked like a tight end or something. Like he was a
Dang.
big kid and he was
Yeah.
ripped.
Yeah.
And I think recently he's been doing like maybe even marathons or something or half marathon. I mean, the guy is just made
Lit that fire.
like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, you just think about a kid like that started when he was 16 years old
Right.
and made that part of his life.
Yeah.
Like what if he would have gone down the other path and he was still just sitting on the couch playing video games or whatever?
Yeah.
Well,
You're
you've
gonna be
seen
That
40 doing the same
changes
thing.
the completely changes the trajectory of your life.
Absolutely.
You
Well, you've
know?
seen those
So,
studies where they take people who are depressed
Yeah.
and they have one group exercise and they give other ones like antidepressants.
Yeah.
And the ones who exercise blow away.
Yeah.
The ones on
It's
the
the best
antidepressants.
medicine by far.
I mean,
Yeah.
your body's more
It's
healthy,
not
your
even
mind's more
close.
healthy. It gives you more self-confidence.
Yep.
It's the best thing you can
And
do.
and bringing that full circle, when's the last time you walked into the doctor's office with depression and they said, you know what you need to do is you need to go to a gym and exercise.
I know.
They say, hold on, there's a pill for that.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah.
It's starting younger and younger and younger
Yeah.
now.
Yep.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yep.
Giving kids
The wrong
antidepressants.
incentives.
Yeah.
It's the wrong incentives.
But going back to what JR said too about building like the kids who don't really have that athletic path that they're following. We just renovated the space. We've got a jiu-jitsu space in there now, Romulus Jiu-Jitsu that one of our buddies, Kier
Yeah.
Galatly, is running.
That's so
And
awesome.
That is another like big confidence builder. I know from personal experience, my son was like 4 when he started.
Yeah.
He's going to be 8 now in a couple days, but like his confidence level when he was a little kid was like, he'd come back to me. He's like, Dad, I'm shy of
Timid.
everybody.
Yeah,
And
yep.
and now like he knows how to move his body. He knows like, where he's safe, where he's got to start worrying about people getting like too close to him, putting hands on him, like
Right.
things like that. And they're kids. They're just like
Yeah.
rough housing and stuff. And
Right.
now he's 4 years into it, and like I can't get him off the mats. He's like,
Yeah, I love that.
You just
mat rat.
walk more
Yeah.
confidently.
Yeah.
And bullies can feel that.
Yeah,
They can
no
feel
doubt.
a
Yeah.
confident person.
Yeah.
They're
No
just
doubt.
like, nope, not that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
talking to some other guys who run a jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai gym, and just talking about that exact thing and how much I think a lot of kids should be getting into something like that.
It's huge.
Some type of a martial art grappling type sport.
Yep.
It should almost be
because-
required. in
Yeah,
schools.
for sure. I
Like
mean,
middle schools.
even if you're not doing it for the sport,
Yes.
I think, like I said to them, like if you're cross training for football or basketball
Oh,
or any
yeah.
sport, like
Yeah.
outside of the athletic or outside of the other aspects of confidence building and self-defense and all that kind of stuff, it's a great cross training thing
Yeah.
to do. I mean,
Yeah.
you just get so many movement skills and body control and all that kind of stuff
Yes.
from it that will carry over into your other athletic endeavors.
Yeah.
You know,
How to get yourself up off the ground.
right? And plus all the other benefits. I mean, the self-defense, the
absolutely.
confidence,
Yes.
all those things.
Yeah.
It's such a great thing for kids to be doing,
Right.
and we got to get more of them doing it.
No question. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot right now, though.
It is,
It's
yeah.
about as hot as it's ever been.
Yeah.
So,
Second
great.
fastest growing sport in America.
next to pickleball.
Yeah, next to pickleball.
I think a
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, it is, but it's good to see, and there's still room for more kids to get involved in it, though, for
Oh,
sure.
no question.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so
Girls especially.
yeah,
Young girls, too.
absolutely.
Yep.
Learn how to protect yourself.
Absolutely, man.
Yep, never too early to start that.
Nope.
Well,
Fun.
It was great, man.
Thank you for
Sounds
having
great.
us.
where do we find you guys if people are looking for relative strength?
Gym's located in Golden Valley.
Yep.
We're right off 55 and 169. Right there by General Mills.
You can
And
Google
then-
us. We're on
Yeah, on the interwebs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Facebook, we're not great at posting, but
Yeah.
we can every now and then we get an update.
You can get in touch with
Instagram.
you there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for
Exactly.
sure.
Relative
Main thing
MN.
is the website,
Yeah,
which is
relativestrengthmn.com.
there. You go.
There you go.
Got it.
Awesome.
Find them online. If you're looking for group training, one-on-one training, training for your
All that.
kids,
Training for your kids, especially.
all that kind of
Bring 'em
stuff,
in.
Golf training.
Golf.
golf
Yep.
training,
Yep.
all those things.
Yep.
Yep. It's a great spot for it.
Thanks, Grant.
You
Thanks,
bet.
Grant.
Appreciate
Yeah.
you having us.
Thanks for
brother.
coming on, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. It's a good chat.
My man.
All
Love
right.
This guy.
Bye, everybody.